Okay, we're back. Sorry about the false start. Some of my streaming information was incorrect in saying that we were playing Zelda when we're actually playing Minecraft today, so I just wanted to get that updated, and we will continue rolling. And today we've got a few different projects we're going to be working on. I want to help get Schnurb linked up to the Nether roof, and we're going to take a look at the ice highway that those guys have been working on. We're going to go back out to the creeper farm and collect some gunpowder, and we're going to go mine some sand. We're going to make a bunch of TNT, and hopefully do the final push towards our ancient debris totals. I also want to check the raid farm and make sure that's all working properly because it was malfunctioning last time, and we discovered that the difficulty had been set to easy, sadly. I uploaded ArcCraft to a single player world where I was able to remove that creeper mod where creepers weren't exploding properly. So we've got that resolved, but in the process the game auto reverted to an easy difficulty, which is why our raid farm wasn't working properly. So we're gonna go test and make sure that's all working properly and get a bunch of emeralds in the process there as well. And yeah, then we'll go from there. So we'll test the raid farm, we'll grab some gunpowder, some sand, make some TNT, get some ancient debris, help Schnurb get linked up to the nether roof, then we'll see what happens. Ishnaid, we back. Fuck yeah. Clowns go honk honk. Welcome. Welcome, brother. How are you guys doing on this Tuesday evening? Ishnaid says honk honk. Nice. Yeah, the clown horn. We got Scooch and Schnurb online with us. They've been building an ice highway on the roof of the Nether for easier transportation back and forth among different destinations. Tiff was excited because your stream notification said Tears of the Kingdom. Ah, I'm very sorry. I apologize deeply about that. I updated my information, but I forgot to hit the big red confirm button. Or I guess it's purple, but the big obvious button that says confirm changes. I forgot to hit that button. So I had the information updated, but sadly I forgot to hit that button, and then I started the stream, and yeah, we got a false start, sadly, but there will be more Tears of the Kingdom coming soon. I'm definitely getting back into that game, and I want to play again soon. So I'm thinking ArcCraft tonight, maybe more Minecraft tomorrow, but then Thursday I'll probably jump back into some Tears of the Kingdom. So I definitely want to do another Zelda stream this week for sure. Whoever did that, a valiant attempt. Oh, Julian likes your honk honk sound effect. That's what he's saying. And he's saying, is that Scooch on the mic? Yes, that's Scooch on the mic.
Yeah, it's me, man.
Yeah, it's hard to imitate that clown horn honker. He says, bravo. Nice.
I don't want to be too loud. I have to try again.
Also, Hoy Ishnaid and Weedman. Nice, yeah. Antonio asks, how's your day going? It's been a kind of a weird day. Unfortunately, I had to spend a few hours in the hospital. My roommate had to go to the hospital because he fell down and hit his face on a curb and had to get stitches. So that was really fucked up. We had to deal with that. And he's in bed recovering right now, but he was basically there until 10 in the morning, and then I had to stay awake to pick him up whenever, so I was up all night basically because I wanted to be there to pick him up whenever he got out of the hospital, and I didn't want to pass out on him, so I didn't. And then when I brought him home, we just spent some time talking and watching some YouTube videos to cheer him up a bit, so I didn't want to go to bed right away and just leave him stranded. So I ended up up until like 11:30 basically, and then I passed out for 5 hours because I set an alarm because I was like, man, I don't want to sleep too late. I want to like try to if I get a little bit of get a little bit of sleep, maybe I'll be tired enough to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight and get into somewhat of a regular routine again. But um, I also wanted to stream, so I didn't want to sleep the day away and miss out on streaming and chilling with these guys in ArcCraft. So I decided to just get a 5 hour sleep. So I'm definitely tired right now, but we're doing this. We're here. And Davey is in bed sleeping it off. He's all good though, no concussion. Yeah, no concussion. He got stitched up. The doctors cleaned up his wounds. Um, Unfortunately, yeah, he wasn't able to really save his fall because his hands and arms aren't the strongest. He has cerebral palsies, and it's just difficult for him to use his arms and his fingers. So he tried to stop his fall, got his fingers all mangled in the process, but then still hit his face. It wasn't pretty. Um, but like I said, they we waited in the waiting room with him for a few hours, and then it was clear that it was going to be a lot longer. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go home, and I will come pick you up as soon as you're all done here, as soon as you see the doctor. But yeah, he got stitches in his face. He got his wounds all cleaned up so that they're not going to get infected or anything. No concussion. Now he's just sleeping, and I'll do my best to take care of him in the next couple of weeks as he recovers.
Yeah,
And
poor Davey, man.
yeah, it really sucks. That makes sense. At least he tried to catch his fall. Yeah, totally. Hopefully he recovers quickly. Definitely. We're all hoping. He's a pretty resilient guy. He was in good spirits through the whole thing. I would have been fucking really pissed off if that happened to me, so I commend him on his disposition and being good natured.
He's a hardy man.
Yeah, it's healed. Yeah, he showed us his finger last night while we were at the hospital, and he was just like, "It's healed," and we were looking at it. We were looking at it, and we were like, "Man, that's not healed. That doesn't look right." So
That's
we were
too
trying
bad
we
for
were
him.
trying not to laugh, but it was slightly comical just the way he presented that.
Yeah.
But like I said, he took the whole thing good natured, so he's all good. He'll recover. He'll be okay. He might not be able to play his Xbox properly for a few days, but he'll survive. Where did I put my horse? I don't even remember.
Do you have much cobblestone?
Here he is. No, I we used the rest of my cobblestone for our creeper farm. There might be some back at the 0-0 area though. Bunker.
I'm already most of the way back. Ugh,
That's here as in you
quick.
you can hear
Yes.
something, not you are here. There you go. There you go.
Yes. Thank you.
Antonio says, "Sorry to hear that. Yeah, thank you for your condolences. He'll recover. It's not the end of the
Oh,
world.
there he goes.
You'll get Nathan to watch the stream. Nice, nice.
Here, give me some, Schnubby. Give me some of that sweet cobble.
And just to confirm, guys, my stream is reflecting Minecraft now, right? Um, I stopped the stream so I could change that information. So I just want to make sure we're still good on that front. And yeah, I will. It's I've done that more than once where I'll change the information but forget to hit confirm. So I just have to get that into my mind. Hit that confirm button. Title and category are all good now. Awesome. Thank you for that feedback.
How much do you have?
You still have funny tags though, lol. I haven't thought about the tags. Okay, we got the raid going. So before we were accidentally on easy mode, which we discovered, and that's why the raid wasn't working properly. And now that we're back on hard, we should be getting the results we want from the raid farm. I've had them like that forever. Okay, I see. I have to change those then. Yeah, here we go. Now the raid farm is working properly again.
Good.
That's all it was, the difficulty.
I'm surprised we didn't think of that.
That's what they're. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't think of it either, but like, it's been a while since that happened, and I thought I locked in the difficulty, but I guess when you re-upload a different world, which technically this is a different world because I downloaded it as a single player and then re-uploaded it, then it changes your lock settings for the difficulty. Um, Ishnaid says that's what they're called. What are they called? Tags, tags. Yeah, you were calling them keywords and topics. Okay, so I'll have to make sure I get that changed up for the next time as well. I don't want to stop the stream again now, so we'll just deal with the tags the way they are. But I will certainly start to consider that for future streams. And thank you guys for the feedback. That helps a lot. Close enough, Ishnaid. Usually for other things. Antonio says he's tuned in. He says, "What's up?" Nice. Hey, what's up, Nathan? You like to use
Nathan
English.
Samuel.
Nathan Samuel. LGBTQ plus, furry, clown, VTuber. Those are some of the tags you use. Nice. That's cool. No, no, you're fine. It's funny is all. Okay. I don't even remember what they are, so I'll have a laugh about that later when I check them out again. I just have some relaxing Zelda music, so I'm going to put that on in the background. I'm still not ready to start my mass listening project. I have started a spreadsheet where we're going to be keeping track of all of that eventually. But in the meantime, I've just got this relaxing Zelda music playlist, so I'll put this on. We're going to get to work and start harvesting some emeralds here. I need to get 20 emerald blocks before we leave the raid farm, which honestly won't take that long. I want to have different tiers to our beacon. So I initially crafted the entire beacon out of iron, but now we're going to have different tiers, and we're going to work on our emerald tier. Actually, I just need 19 more blocks. You need 25 blocks of emerald in total. I've already got 6. Now it's number 7, so we only need 8 more.
That freaked me out. I could hear the pillagers.
How can you hear them?
I don't know. Maybe from Tyler? I don't know. I can hear pillagers. That sound, you know?
Yeah. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. I can change the volume of some stuff. The music's probably pretty quiet as well, so I can turn that up.
We're still going to need
Nice.
quite a bit more. From
Alright.
here on out, it's a mix of packed ice and blue ice every once in a while. Yours? Here. I don't know if this is yours. It's a chest boat. Here.
I think we gotta adjust some
We can go
volumes.
back there.
Oh, Ishnaid poses a question to Scooch. I missed that. He's asking, have you played Disco Elysium?
Yes, I have, sir.
Okay, nice. I didn't know you played that game. Also, I don't know much
You
about
know,
it.
it's a detective RPG game with no combat really. The combat is all just like conversational.
Okay. It's
It's a great game.
isn't that what that other game is like? Undertale or whatever?
Undertale is different. It's like a bullet hell. Like a lot of the battles. I guess some of it
I thought you
is
played
like that.
some.
Like the goal of Undertale is to not kill anybody one way anyway.
Okay.
It's different. It's I guess they have a similar kind of a
I remember you playing some
spirit to
text-based
them.
RPG game where you were trying to like, yeah, and the screen was all black when you went into combat, and that character's Sans or whatever.
Yeah, that's Undertale.
That's Undertale.
It looks like Earthbound or something.
Okay.
Um, Disco Elysium is completely different. I'm surprised you didn't.
No, I never played those games.
I never finished it, but I've played quite a bit of it.
Okay, sweet. Kill these guys to see if we can get some heads at all. I thought I saw a head there. Um, Clowns is saying Disco Elysium is crazy.
Yeah, man, it's very meta.
Nice, it sounds interesting. Each Night saying saw it on sale at the eShop this week. Heard it's great, but super different.
Yep, it's a lot of reading and it's a lot of thinking. It's not easy. Like it's like an old game almost, where you have to try and find the next keystone NPC to talk to, to like,
Okay.
or even just like find. I remember in
Yeah, that
FF7
just
at
made
one
me want
point.
to play King's Quest again. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's similar in a way to that, I guess, where it's a lot of just like text based.
Interactions.
But the writing and there's also the version that I played has the voiceover for everything, and the narrator's incredible.
Okay, sweet. Julian's also saying Mother Earthbound goes hard. Yo, I never played Earthbound properly. I remember trying an emulator of it back in the day because I never owned it on my Super Nintendo. And then a few years later, I tried an emulator and I found it to be very difficult. And I was jumping around from game to game on this like 1,000 game emulator that I had. So I only gave Earthbound like an hour at most. Um, but I've since watched a few YouTube videos about it and it looks very intriguing. I want to play it properly at some point. It's one of those classic Super Nintendo games that I never got to play properly.
Good one.
Antonio is saying you love how
Really
I
good writing.
really good writing in Earthbound. Nice. You love how I jumped into the water from the raid farm. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, it's sweet. I love jumping from high up places when you can land safely. It's very exciting. They're hard to get into, but very good. Why do you think they're hard to get into? Is it just like the combat or
Of what, sorry?
Earthbound or Mother? I feel like if I gave it a proper chance, I would be able to deal with it.
Yeah, we love it, Wilson.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's harder to. I played it not that long ago, but going back in time, just like not the game itself, but just the controller. There are some interfacing things that have just got better that we got used to
Yeah,
in video.
yeah, fair. That's kind of what Julian's saying here too. Old school RPG that doesn't hold your hand. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I've got lots of practice with games like that, so I'll definitely give it a proper go sometime. Okay, we got our boat back. We're making progress on. There was a Vex head that dropped. There it is.
I forget who it was that was playing like scary games,
It
and
was Julian, aka Honks, and also I think Ishnaid was talking about playing some scary games in October as well.
I think I've mentioned the Stanley Parable
The,
incident. Did anybody check that out?
oh yeah, the Stanley Parable. That is a cool game. So last night I played more Tears of the Kingdom after you guys hopped off and went to bed, and I still didn't make it into the bog because I was just like exploring the ridge line. I found another memory or like a dragon tier geoglyph up on one of those mountains on the ridge line, and we did a bunch more Koroks, and I fought a Lionel. So lots of cool things happened, but we still never got to the bog after all that. So that will be my next destination once I return to Tears of the Kingdom sometime later this week. I'm thinking Thursday night will be my next Zelda stream, and we'll be going into the bog. Then from there, we're going to explore Tabantha Gorge, and then from there we'll carry on to Rito. So definitely a lot of different
Bantha
things to
sweet.
see along the way. What are you saying?
Bantha is sweet.
Fuck
Like
yeah,
that area a lot.
yeah, totally.
Collecting cobblestone,
I want this boat.
old-fashioned way.
Why isn't this Vex dying? Can Vex stay alive if they're under a roof or something? This guy's in a boat underneath the trapdoor and he's not dying.
He'll despawn, I think, if you just get far enough away.
I'm just thinking, like, once we want to make a mob. Oh no, now he's taking damage. Damn.
You need to, when you use that farm, I think you should have sweeping edge and sharpness properly, just to not overload the Vex.
Eh, the boats are working pretty efficiently. Obviously, I will
But
have those
just know that
enchantments.
there's the risk of a Vex, maybe like too many Vex for the boats or something.
Yeah. Um, Clowns, you're never getting to Rito Village at this point. Oh, I'll
That
get
would
there,
be a
man. I will
shame.
get there. Don't worry, I'm gonna get there. I'm thinking one stream for the bog, one stream for Tabantha Gorge, then the stream after that will be able to finally get to Rito. That's kind of my plan. That's my mindset with it. Each Night says still on the wish list, just waiting for a sale. I think he's talking about Stanley Parable.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I got it when it was on sale on Steam for like
I think that's a good idea. I wouldn't want to pay full price for
$10.
that game, but on sale, it's a fucking awesome, fun game to play.
Wait, no, I think I got it on PlayStation actually, but it was
Yeah,
cheap. Yeah, it was like 10 or 12
yeah,
bucks.
you got it on PlayStation because we did share play. I remember that, and then Davey played with us too. Each Night's trying to beat Pantheon 5 in Hollow Knight. Yo, is that crazy boss?
I haven't played that. That's a Wilson game. Yeah, man.
Nice. Is that boss rush mode that you were doing, Each Night? You still working on that? Antonio says, I played a lot of scary games during Halloween, and also I told Nathan what happened with your roommate, if you don't mind, Kilson. Yeah, please tell Nathan about it. It's all good. He knows Davey, so he would want to hear that information. Glitch in Minecraft. Yeah. Gotta lurk and make dinner. All good, man. Hope you have a great dinner making session and a good dinner with Tiff. And let her know that I will be back with Tears of the Kingdom this week, most likely Thursday night. Each night, yes, the boss rush. Okay. So that's still giving you trouble, eh? Damn. That sounded like a pretty difficult feat, the way you were describing it. You have to beat how many bosses in a row without dying, or you start from the beginning again? A lot. Like 50 or something, 40 something.
I've heard a lot of good things about Hollow Knight. Dr. Satchmo is a Hollow Knight fan.
Okay, nice.
Like a platforming side roller.
Sweet.
And I guess Metroid-esque. I don't know what
41 or 42 bosses, but
uh,
you made it to 38 bosses. Holy fuck, man, so close. That's crazy. Are you
sleep,
re-strategizing?
sleep, sleep.
You're trying to figure out how you can re-strategize and get back in there? Or do you just kind of have to have a really good run? Okay, we're going to collect a few more emerald blocks here. We're getting there. And then we're going to go start to harvest some gunpowder so we can make a bunch more TNT. You just need to get good. Yeah, fair. Well, I'd say it's pretty good to get to 38 through 38 bosses, man. That's impressive. It's one of those things where you just have to grind out runs until you get that good run. Okay, our emerald block collection's coming along well. We needed
What
19, we've got 10, so we're almost there.
what genre is that game considered?
What, Hollow Knight?
Hollow Knight, yeah.
Each night will have to let us know. Nathan says, hopefully Davey's okay. Tell him I said what's up. Yeah, I will. He's still sleeping right now because he was up all night at the hospital too, obviously. Um, I woke up because I wanted to stream and not have a totally fucked schedule, but Davey's gonna get a good sleep right now and hopefully that'll help him recover.
You just check on them every once in a while.
Yeah. Each night says it doesn't even count for completion percentage, but there is an achievement for it. Okay. Also, it's one of those challenges where even if it's not necessarily like tracked as completion, I would still consider beating that to be part of like 100%ing the game. But like you said, there's an achievement being tracked by it anyways, so then you definitely want to get it for that as well. Is that like the last thing you have to do in that game? Okay, we're getting there. Just a few more emerald blocks to go, then we'll move on to preparing our TNT for a big TNT operation, which I used TNT last time at the end of the last stream, and I was able to get 9 ancient debris quite quickly. So I'm hoping we'll be able to finish off the entire ancient debris mine tonight, and then we'll be done with that, and we can move on to some other things within the game. Oh, each night also says it's a 2D action adventure platformer, Metroidvania, in reference to
Metroidvania. Okay.
Hollow Knight. Yeah, man, I gotta play Metroid games properly too. I was born into a household that had an NES with like 30 or 40 games. My dad bought an NES and just had a huge collection, and then Super Nintendo came out, he got a bunch of games for that too. So we had a huge games library growing up, but Metroid wasn't in there. I don't know why he never bought any Metroid games, but I was never exposed to Metroid at an early age. But the drummer,
Yes, I
you never played it either back in the day?
like me and my two cousins. We between us and my sister, I guess we had probably 30 NES games, and Metroid was not one of them.
Okay.
Castlevania, the
Castlevania.
Sean, our neighbor, he had it, and we would watch him and his brother play it sometime.
Okay, nice. We did have Castlevania, a couple of them, but I found that game way too difficult as a kid. Oops. Good thing we got lots of totems. I don't know why I took fall damage right there, but it's all good. Um, but the drummer for my video game cover band, he Metroid is his favorite game of all time, basically. So um, I've always wanted to play it for his sake, to relate to him and his favorite game. So it's one of those things that's on my list. That's the last achievement you care about, Ishnaid? Okay. And I guess you're playing on Switch, right? So these are in-game achievements. These are like an in-game achievement tracker. I wish Nintendo would implement an external achievement.
Thanks, Shane.
Yeah, it's in-game. Okay. Da 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 da.
That what was that? Are you listening to music?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. It sounded so much like an old lady just
yeah.
puttering around.
Okay. Yeah, you can't
What are
hear
you
it.
listening to?
I'm gonna just have like a general Zelda, relaxing Zelda playlist on. It's called relaxing Zelda tunes. Not quite ready to start the whole Zelda listening experience chronologically. I'm putting together a spreadsheet. Um, I want to have all the names written out, prepared on a spreadsheet, the names of all the songs before we get started, just so I'm not stopping and starting every 5 minutes. to write down the names of the song. I'll just be able to fill out the rating really quick. I'll be like, okay, that's that track, 3 out of 5 stars or 4 out of 5 or whatever. So I need to prepare a spreadsheet of a bunch of Zelda tune lists before we get started. Okay, I ran out of Bad Omen apparently, so I think we'll just stop there for now. We only need a few more blocks of emerald, so I can easily come back and get that later on.
Give me a second. Open up my door.
Let's just organize this stuff. Got a lot of gunpowder here, but we're gonna go use the actual gunpowder farm and we'll get even more. Just combine a bunch of these broken tools and try to repair them up a little bit because we can condense them down and make storage easier, and then also have like actual relevant tools that people might want to use for whatever reason. And we'll get the rest of this stuff so the storage is nice and clear. Sweet. Uh-oh, we got phantoms after us. That's bad news. Someone sleep if possible. Schnurb if you can sleep. Thank you. I'm just trapped in a 1 by 1 until daytime because I haven't slept in a few days and there's a lot of phantoms out there. The longer you go without sleeping, the more phantoms build up, and they're quite lethal, especially on hard mode. I did unfortunately suffer 1 death in this world due to phantoms hoarding me at night one time as I was making a mad dash back to my bed. Nathan asked what happened. Did you fall or something? You don't have to answer. Did I fall? No. Did Nathan fall? Or did Davey fall? Do you mean? Did he fall? You don't have to answer the question if you don't want. I'll tell Nathan to shut up. I did. I talked about it earlier, so I don't want to get into too much more detail about it. But yeah, he did unfortunately fall. Um, we were coming back from dinner, and he tripped on a step outside the building. So it was like there's cement steps, and he just fell face first, and he tried to stop his fall, but because of his cerebral palsy, his fingers and his hands aren't very strong, and so his fingers took some of the blast, and then he still hit the face. His still hit the concrete with his face. Can you sleep, please, Schnurb? I'm waiting in this one by one. I can't do anything. Nathan asks, was the drummer the guy who's wearing the Luigi hat? Yes, exactly. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna finish organizing a couple things and then we'll get moving. Just got some items in my storage here still, so we might as well just get that sorted out. And I want to take my crafting table back as well. Okay, so sugar, potions of healing, and bottles. We're gonna keep those emeralds, and I guess everything else is sorted out. Okay, sweet. Oh, sticks, right here. Okay, we're gonna go into the Nether and check out the new ice highway that those boys have been working on. We're gonna go back to the creeper farm, which we finished at the end of the last stream. Gonna get some gunpowder, and we'll be able to check out that new Nether highway. So this will be a fun little expedition. We need a couple more emerald blocks to finish our beacon tier, but we're very close. So I'll come back and do that later. I lost the bad omen effect, so we're not going to be able to continue the raid for the moment, but that's fine.
Yep.
Yo yo.
Oh, oh yeah.
Damn.
My sister randomly just popped in again.
Okay. What do you want this time?
She nothing. She just what happened with her thing. Um, she recently moved
Okay.
closer to me.
Okay. I don't know if you're talking, but you just broke up, and now I can't hear you anymore.
I'm here. Hello.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just saying
She moved closer
because
to
she
you.
lives closer, she'll just drop by and say what's up.
I see. Right on. Fuck off advertisements. I think I'm gonna have to buy YouTube Premium because it's
Oh,
very unprofessional to have advertisements in the middle of a stream like that. And just in general for myself, watching YouTube videos, I've been thinking about it, eliminating the ads. It's a long trek out to that raid farm. We should probably think about building a nether portal on the roof for it soon.
yeah. Good idea.
Okay, nice. I got a witch's head during that raid session. It's pretty sweet. Got a couple more heads to add to the totem pole. We're gonna need a bigger totem pole. Let's take a look at our emerald block count. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. All right, we have 20 blocks of emerald. We need 25 in total, so we're gonna need 5 more, but we're very close to that goal. I'm gonna probably grind the rest of that out later tonight, but not at this moment. But yeah, you can see bottom tier of the beacon is iron, second tier is gold. We're gonna replace the third tier with emerald. Start doing that right now. So I'll be able to replace all these ones with emeralds so far. These front 5 will have to wait until we get the last 5 blocks that we need. There we go. Yeah, so it'll just be these 5 to replace, but otherwise we've got all the other emeralds in place for our third tier. Iron, gold, emerald, we'll do diamond on the top with a netherite block in the middle. But we have to finish off the emerald tier first. And we just got a rebate of 20 blocks of iron back, which is pretty nice. Definitely put that iron to good use in the future.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get Schneider that portal on the roof.
Yeah, I'm down to work on that right now if you want, Schnurb.
Sure.
Yeah, we can do it,
Right.
all 3 of us. So first we have to go to your Nether portal inside the Nether and strip that down so that it's not linked anymore. And also because we need the obsidian from it. Let's just meet at your place in the overworld, Schnurb.